Yo guys, what's up? It's WarSpirit. Today I want to talk to you guys about my experience with Overwatch at Gamescom. This is a game that I am super excited about. It is Blizzard finally making a first-person shooter. Blizzard is definitely one of my top favorite companies of all time. I love Diablo, I love StarCraft, I love Hearthstone, I even played a little bit of WoW, and the fact that Blizzard is finally making a game in my favorite genre of game is just amazing. When this game was first announced with the little Pixar-esque trailer that they showcased, I was, oh my god, so hyped, and I finally got the chance to play it at Gamescom, and let me tell you guys, it was absolutely awesome. The game, for me, was perfect. It was in a pretty much finished state. It was so smooth, like none of this sluggish sort of gameplay we see in some other FPS games these days. Everything was super smooth. The gameplay for me was super fast paced. I was just playing assault characters and really rushing enemies and just going crazy for kills. The graphics were awesome, although they do look cartoony, and maybe you don't get to see the best representation of the graphics in some of these videos that you see online, but the graphics actually playing the game were really awesome. Hit detection was awesome. Maybe that was because it was sort of at a LAN event at Gamescom. Everything just seemed like the game was ready to be released and ready to be played by the world. It didn't seem to have anything that was holding it back, so maybe we're going to get to see this game soon. Beta release, I really hope I get into the beta, because I just can't wait to be playing this game. I really need to be playing it right now. So the gameplay that you're seeing in the background here, it's not my gameplay. You weren't actually allowed to record any footage at Gamescom. All I have is one pretty terrible screen grab from my phone of my epic score of 30-1 with one of the characters called Farah. I've posted that up on my Facebook with this video, so you'll see that there. But no gameplay footage recorded, so this here is just footage from some of my favourite characters from the gameplay previews that Blizzard themselves have uploaded to their channel. So if you do want to see those full gameplay previews of each of these characters I'm showing here, you can definitely check them out on the Overwatch Blizzard channel on YouTube. The first one there that you saw was Soldier 76, so he's like just your classic soldier class. I think a lot of players are going to be using to start off with, because he's most familiar to people coming from like just standard FPS games like Call of Duty, Battlefield and CSGO, even Dirty Bomb, stuff like that. It's very standard, just assault rifle, stand and shoot. And yeah, I played a bit of him at Gamescom as well, and he seemed really easy enough to get used to. Tracer, who you're seeing right now, going into Gamescom was definitely going to be one of my top favourite characters of Overwatch, just because I love characters with good mobility. I picked my top 3 characters based off their mobility, and Tracer's definitely at the top there. But I found at Gamescom she was very difficult. She wasn't an easy character to use. She has really bursty damage, like her pistols, machine pistols. You see in this footage here that they run out of ammo really quickly. You have to get really close to get the maximum damage out of them, because it's a really quick damage drop off on these pistols. And then she's got really low health as well, so she's really squishy. So it really relies a lot on your sort of management of your, basically it's suit energy management, because she has this blink ability which comes from the suit that she's wearing, and she has 3 charges of this at maximum, and then it recharges over time. So good management of that, so you can dart in and out and really just keep bursting enemies down. It's like a harassment technique, and you always want to be flanking the enemies as well. So it's a little different from the playstyle I was expecting for Tracer, but she was still really fun, and she's going to take a lot of work to get really good with Tracer as well. So it's a high skill ceiling, I think, on Tracer, which could be awesome to get some more experience playing her. So I really enjoyed playing Tracer. One of my next favourite characters that I was really looking forward to playing, and I ended up having the most fun with this character at Gamescom, was Farah. She has got a jetpack, which makes her instantly awesome, because she can basically fly around the maps, opposed to all other characters in the game. Most of them are just running around the ground. Some of them have like little movement sort of abilities. A lot of characters do have this mobility ability, which allows them to like jump up ledges and things, or climb walls, different things like that. And Tracer's is the blink ability, but Farah just straight up jetpacks, which is just awesome. And it reminds me a lot of the Titanfall gameplay, where a lot of beginner players, like the players I was playing against at Gamescom, don't really tend to look up. So Farah players definitely have the advantage over new players, and the fact that she is in the sky and there's not too many people looking in the sky for you, so she can just rain death from above, as she likes to say a lot of the time during the gameplay. So yeah, she was really awesome. I got some amazing scores with her. She's just full on assault damage. Her rockets do a lot of damage. They even have a headshot multiplier. There are headshot multipliers in Overwatch, which is awesome, which just drastically increases the skill level that is capable from people in the game. So headshot multipliers on rockets, that's insane. She also has this really cool sort of knockback ability. So each character has these special abilities. Farah's one of them is a knockback, which I used to great effect at Gamescom to basically fire at people and knock them off the edge of cliffs for an instant kill. She actually tried it once in this gameplay preview here against the Reaper, but he didn't quite get knocked off the edge of the cliff, but it's definitely possible to do with this ability, which is awesome. And her other ability is just this big mobility sort of thing that boosts her up into the sky really quickly, which is just awesome for really avoiding damage, getting out of sticky situations, and like just popping out of nowhere and getting right on top of the enemy's heads and just blasting them full of rockets. It is so sick and so much fun to play Farah, guys. Oh my god, I just wish this game was out and everyone could be playing it and just building the hype. And just feeling how much like I miss this game, playing it already from Gamescom. I really need to play it, guys. You have no idea. I just want you guys to be super hyped with me about how awesome my experience was at Gamescom playing this game. It's awesome. I'm sure there's going to be problems with the game, like as most FPS games have. They're always sort of awesome in the first week because like players who have that natural skill level in FPS games always sort of dominate, and then it takes a few months before you start realizing, yes, there are hit detection issues, and yes, there are really annoying things in the game which you would probably like tweaked. But I really believe that Blizzard can sort this sort of stuff out for an FPS game. I mean, Blizzard are really good with their games. Most of the games are like 100 times better after release than when they launch, and I can't say the same for a lot of other companies out there. Most companies who release patches like months down the line end up killing off their game more than actually helping it. So I don't think that's going to happen with Overwatch. I have every faith in Blizzard to make this game a massive success, and I just can't wait to see what Blizzard are actually going to do with Overwatch. It's going to be sick. Obviously they have a lot of things to worry about. I mean, diving into FPS games for the first time, hackers and things they have to worry about. If this game is going to be free to play, they're going to have a hell of a lot more hackers to deal with. So I really hope it's not free to play, because I don't want to be forced into like buying individual characters. That's not something I ever did. When I do play free to play games, I never end up buying all these additional characters. Other things as well is just like how much customization they're going to allow players to have for like textures, overlays and things like that can give big advantages to players in FPS games. We already know it took a lot of work to get them to allow a field of view slider in the game, so it's just various things that FPS games bring that other games don't have to worry about, that Blizzard obviously is diving into for the first time. So wait and see how that goes. And yeah, this final gameplay here is just from Widowmaker, the standard sniper in the game. I think she's going to be an essential role to have on your team just because she has her ultimate ability, which allows her full team to see all the enemies through walls, which is just crazy. And if you've got a good enough sniper on your team, she can just sit there and headshot everyone all day, every day. And yeah, she's just sick to play as well. Nice little grappling hook ability. So a pretty cool clip there where she grappled along the ground to get a nice snipe off on the tracer going up the stairs. Like, oh man, can't wait to see the plays that are possible in Overwatch. It's going to be super awesome. I'm super hyped, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video about Overwatch. Oh man, can't wait to be playing and actually recording my own stuff as well for you guys. Thanks very much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.